everyone, it's Catalina. Today I'm going to do a tutorial on how I actually make my eyes look longer than they are. And I think this will help a lot of people who have short eyes or eyes that are round. And you know, you have a cute look, but you kind of want to go for a sexy look. Or today I'm just going to show you guys how I actually make my eyes look longer than they actually are. And it's a very easy basic technique. If you guys haven't subscribed already, please subscribe to my channel, which is YouTube CL2425, and please follow my blog cl2425.com. And anything else that you could find me on, if you type in CL2425 like Facebook, you'll probably see me there. And also, if you like anything that I'm wearing today and you're curious where I got them from, they're from my online shop, which is called prettydna.com. And you can see the stuff that I sell there. Alright, so I hope you guys enjoyed this tutorial. Alright, first things first, I'm just going to prime my eye. Make sure you bring it all the way to your lower lash line. Use this Rockin' Republic in Sabotage, and I'm going to use a slightly angled brush because I like using an angled brush rather than a shader brush. So what I'm going to do is, it's just regular eyeshadow technique. Just put a strip right there on your lid. And when you open your eyes, you actually want to see the color a little bit. So that's my trick. I open my eyes and I kind of want the color to about this much. So that's my guideline. And I just bring up the color in the shape of my eyeball. See how I'm not dragging it out or anything? I just like leaving it like that. And we're just gonna do the other eye too. Now here comes the fun part. It's all about the eyeliner. So the eyeliner is actually gonna make your eyes look, you know, long, or if you want them short and round. One thing that I would recommend is don't try to go for long and round at the same time, because most of the time it could look really messy and you know, your eyes might look a little bit too googly. So what I would recommend to do is use two types of eyeliners. Today I'm going to use a gel liner and a pencil liner. Eyeliner colors, you could go with dark black and have like that defined line. But personally for me, when I'm trying to elongate my eyes and make them look long and soft, I don't use black. I use dark brown or just regular brown. So this is my brown gel liner. As you can see, it's just a regular brown color. And then I also have a matching color. And this is an eyeliner that is dark brown. We are going to start with the basics of making your eyes look longer. If you have eyes that are kind of close set like me, then this technique wouldn't really work for you because it'll make your eyes look like this. But if you have, you know, round eyes or eyes that are kind of apart from each other, this technique will work marvelously for you. Grab a small eyeliner brush like so and dab a little bit on the tip. And make sure you don't have too much on the tip. What you're going to do is you're going to create an illusion that your eyes are closer together by drawing a small little triangle right there at the tip of the front of your eyes. Like so. As you can see with my eyes, it doesn't work because my eyes are already close enough to each other. So it just makes my eyes look like someone's like yanking them right here. But if you have eyes that are set far away, this technique is going to work for you. All you have to do is make a small little triangle right there. And then that will make your eyes look a little bit more centered towards the center of your face. I'm actually going to take this off because it really doesn't fit me. It actually makes me look a little bit more mean because my eyes are way too close set. But I hope you guys kind of understand the drastic difference between doing this technique and not doing this technique, because a little itty bit of makeup could actually make a huge difference on your face. What I'm going to do is I'm going to use my gel liner again, and I'm just going to use the same gel liner brush, and this is from Bobbi Brown, and I'm going to use my brown one. I'm just going to do basic eyelining, which is literally drawing a line right there on my lash line. The secret to good eyelining is actually drawing small strokes. You don't want to go all in one stroke. So as you can see, I like making these really short strokes. And this way it makes the line a little bit more natural and it doesn't look too forced or harsh. Just like that. Very simple eyelining technique. So this is my natural eye length. Yeah, you could use your gel liner, but if you want to practice with this technique, I would recommend using a pencil because pencil is a little bit more smudgy and it just creates a more natural look. So I'm going to use this dark eyeliner, and what I'm going to do is I'm just going to lay the pencil like that at the end of my eyes where my lower and my upper lash line meets. It's just gonna go like this. You don't want it any other direction. And what you're gonna do is you're just gonna press that cold part right there on your skin and just drag it out a little bit. And just try to make a connection with your gel liner. This is why I said you need like the same color. And this way it just seems like your eyes will go a little bit longer. Without having to like, you know, wing it out or make it so drastic with gel liner. So same here. See how this part just kind of ended? Just kind of poked myself. You lay your pencil like that and you just wing it out. Just drag it out just a little bit. And make sure it connects with how your eye shape is. Alright, so now we made the upper lids look longer than they are, but if you just leave it like this, it's going to look very awkward because your lower lids end right here and your upper lids go all the way to here. Now what I'm going to do is I am going to try to connect everything and make it look as natural as possible. It really depends on how your eyelid condition is. If you have oily or greasy eyelids, then I would recommend using gel liner really carefully. Or if the skin around your eye area is dry, then I would recommend using a pencil liner. It just really depends on your habits and stuff. If you like rubbing your eyes a lot, then gel liner would last longer. And if you just leave your eyes as it is and you don't smile that much, then you know, sometimes pencil liners could be better. So I'll just try to do both techniques on each eye and you guys could kind of see which technique you like better. So I'm just going to grab my gel liner again, like so, and never get greedy with your gel liner. Use little by little and very subtly because gel liners are hard to get off once they dry and you don't want to go all crazy on them. So what I'm going to do is see how that kind of went all the way to there. I'm just going to line my lower lash line. And try to connect it with the back part right there. So as you can see, there's this awkward white space. But that's fine. You'll just have to, you know, fill it in. I don't recommend going all the way in with the gel liner because that'll kind of make your eyes look like, you know, you came from some sort of Egyptian mural. Just kind of let it gradate into your eye shape, and that way you can kind of have an illusion that you have longer eyes. Now on this side, I'm going to use my pencil liner. It is pretty much the same technique. You just have to have a sharp enough pencil so it doesn't get all smudgy. And like the other part, just kind of connect your lines together and fill in the blank. so I don't really recommend ending here because remember how we put on the eyeshadow? Eyeshadow only ends where the end of your real eyes end, and nothing is really fabulously connected right now. We just kind of outlined the structure of what kind of eyes we want. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to go back to my angle brush, and this time I'm going to get a darker color just so I could use it for contouring. And I'm going to use this Physicians Formula Shimmer Strips Custom Eye Enhancing Shadow and Liner Brown Eyes palette. I don't know if they still have it in stores. I think I received it like a year or two ago. The color that I'm going to use is this plummy color right here. And I'm going to dab a little bit on the tip of the brush. Remember how we used this color with this brush? So it's going to be a nice mixture instead of having that awkward color difference. So as you can see, my shadow ends here and my line ends here. So I'm just going to dab a little bit of that plummy color and kind of connect the end of the line and the shadow. And bring in the color. And with the rest of the shadow, what we're going to do is just bring down that color so it could blend in with the lower lash line. Now don't worry about the color harshness, I'm obviously going to blend it out. So don't get freaked out when you see like such harsh color differences. Wow, the lighting is actually making this side look super dark and this side super light, but in real life, they're about the same. I'm just going to use this. If you want to add a little bit more like effects or, you know, just some sort of fun to your eyes, you could use other shadows too. And I'm just going to use this Amelie shadow, and this is Sparkle Spot Shadow in 520, and this is Witch's Soup that I've talked about before. I'm going to use the same brush and add a little bit to the tip of the brush. And you know where I'm going to smoke out, right? It's right there. Just kind of add a bit of smokiness on the outer corners. What is this? These are more like additives, you don't really have to do them. So that was my way of actually, you know, making my eyes look longer than they are. There's another technique. If your eyes are pretty far away from each other and you've tried all this and you still feel like something's missing, what you could actually do is you could contour your nose. And if you actually contour your nose, it'll make your nose look higher and it'll create actually an illusion of your eyes coming together a little bit more, and that way your eyes will look longer. So I hope you guys enjoyed this tutorial, and I'll see you guys in my next tutorial.